students, in this video, we are going to discuss question number 31 to 40 of isomerism from Advanced Problems in Organic Chemistry for JEE by MS Chauhan book. In question number 31, indicate whether each of the following pairs are identical or not. Okay, so if we go for the set 1 molecules, then the first molecule is in Newman projection. Now, if we draw the proper structure for the first molecule, it will become CH2Br methyl hydrogen fluorine. And for the second molecule, if we draw the Fischer projection, it will become fluorine CH2Br hydrogen and methyl. Okay, so these two structures are mirror image to each other, as well as they are non-superimposable mirror image, so they are enantiomer to each other. So for the set 1 molecule, we have enantiomeric relationship. Okay, in the next molecule, if we draw the Fischer projection, so first molecule will look like this: ethyl, methyl, HCl, HCl, and the second molecule will look like this: hydrogen, ethyl, chlorine, Cl, HCH3. Okay, so thing is that there is no mirror image relationship between this molecule, but the linkages are same. That's why they are diastereomeric in nature. So the second molecule is diastereomer. The next set of molecules, we can clearly see that there is mirror image relationship present between these two, and obviously they are non-superimposable mirror image, so they are also enantiomer. So enantiomer, diastereomer, again enantiomer should be the correct option. That is, option A should be the correct option. In question number 32, which of the following is achiral? So achiral represent that if sigma symmetry or I-symmetry is present in the molecule will become optically inactive and it will be called as achiral molecule. So if we closely look that sigma symmetry is present in this molecule, so this is an example of achiral molecule. Again, sigma symmetry is present in this structure also, so this is also achiral. Okay, so two of them should be the correct option because there is no sigma symmetry or I-symmetry present for this structure. So this is a chiral structure. If we draw 3-methyl heptane, we can see a chiral center present here. There is no sigma or I. So this is also chiral. So A and C both are achiral in nature. In question number 33, which of the following compound are meso form? Meso represent that presence of chiral center as well as sigma plane. So in the molecule 3, we have 2 chiral center as well as a sigma plane. So for question number 33, only the molecule 3 is a meso molecule. So option B should be the correct option. In question number 34, the separation of racemic mixture into pure enantiomer is termed as, this is a method which is known as resolution. So for question number 34, option C should be the correct option. In question number 35, rank the following groups in order of RS nomenclature. 4 is highest, so this is application of CIP rule. So if you apply the CIP rule, we can see that the third should be the first priority. Okay, why? Because bromine is directly attached to that carbon. Okay, Next, 4 should be the next priority. Why? Because 3 carbon is directly attached to that carbon. Then 1 should be the next priority. Why? Because 2 carbon are directly attached with that carbon, and the last is the second functional group where only 1 carbon is directly attached to that carbon. So if we apply this CIP rule, we can see that the C option should be the correct option. For question number 36, which of the following is a meso compound? So meso compound again represent presence of chiral center as well as sigma plane. So if we draw the Fisher form of option D, it will look like this: Cl, Cl, CH3H, CH3H. So clearly 2 chiral centers are present along with the sigma symmetry. So this molecule is optically inactive in nature. Chiral centers are present along with the plane of symmetry. So option D should be the correct option. In question number 37, among the following structure, select E isomer. So in question number 37, we have to find E isomer. So if we go for first molecule, here we have bromine, here we have fluorine. So this is A priority, this is B priority. Here we have oxygen, here we have carbon. So this is A priority, so this is B priority. So this is a trans-like system. Okay, so trans-like system represented as E. So option 1 should be present. So A, B or C should be our answer. D cannot be our answer. If we go for the second molecule, we have CH2 here, we have CH3H here. So this is priority A, this is priority B. Again we have CH2O here, here we have double bond. So this is priority A, this is priority B. So this is a cis-like system which is known as Z isomer. So this cannot be present in our answer. So option A cannot be our answer. Again the next molecule, here we have directly attached chlorine. So priority A, this is priority B. Here we have CH2C, here we have 2 carbons. So this is again our priority A, priority B. So again this is a cis-like structure. Okay, it is a cis-like structure. So this is also our Z isomer. So B option cannot be our answer. So only one option is remaining, that is option C, our correct answer. You can check and it will obviously it is in E isomer. In question number 38, which of the following compound has zero dipole moment? So zero dipole moment is only possible for option D. Why? Because if we look the structure above the plane, below the plane, so one bond moment, is it a symmetrical molecule? Is below the plane, another is above the plane. So both will cancel each other and it will become 0. So dipole moment will become 0 for option D. So for question number 38, option D should be the correct option. In question number 39, on Pluto, where everything is frozen, astronauts discovered 2 forms of butane, gauche and antiform. So antiform will look like this: CH3HH, CH3HH, and gauche form will look like this: CH3HH, CH3HH. Now thing is that bond rotation is not possible. So these 2 isomers or rotational isomers or conformers are, there is no mirror image present in these 2. Okay, so if there is no mirror image relationship, it will be known as diastereomer because the linkages are same. So for question number 39, option B should be the correct option. In question number 40, which of the following will show optical activity? Okay, so optical active means that there is no I or sigma symmetry present. So we can see that in first molecule there is no sigma, no I, so this is optically active. In second molecule, we have I, that is point of symmetry present, so this will become optically inactive. Again, in the third molecule, or option C, we have a molecule where sigma symmetry is present, so this is also optically inactive. Fourth molecule, there is no sigma symmetry present, so this is optically active. So we can see that A is optically active, D is optically active. And in option E, we have a 50-50 mixture of C and D. So C does not rotate the plane polarized light, but D rotates the plane polarized light. So in mixture of C and D, the solution also will become optically active because one of them is optically active and another is optically inactive. So the E solution also optically active. So A, D, E should be our correct answer. So option A should be the correct option for question number 40. Thank you for watching.